Hello and welcome back to the couch. My name is Luke,
Aaron?
and this is Until Dawn's movie trailer. Dropped probably a week ago. We're finding out pretty quickly. I'm not the biggest horror fan, but Aaron here loves horror, right?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So we're gonna give this a shot, and I might cringe some. Here we go.
So you say this is based on a game?
I think so. I mean, I think I've heard of Until Dawn as a video game.
Okay. All
So here we go.
right, let's do it.
Wait, I can't. No, please, no!
Okay. Yep. Are we going back in time?
Up the road,
Okay.
there's a place stuck in time.
What is that?
Creepy.
Stuck in time.
Every time we die, we find ourselves back here again.
Ooh, that sucks.
But the night is never the same. We're here again,
Stuck in time.
but the night is never the same.
Every night, something new is trying to kill us.
We're here.
Something new is trying to kill us.
What is that?
The fuck was that?
We're here again.
If we want to survive,
Oh my God.
we have to make it until dawn.
Is she pregnant?
I want out.
Until dawn.
Please let me out.
Have to make it until
Oh.
Let me out.
Is that Peter Stormare?
I think so. That guy's so creepy.
We
Fantastic.
have to make it until dawn.
Up the road, that's where people get into trouble.
Until dawn.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Looks fun. It was like
yeah. I'm
a high octane horror movie.
I mean, it plays into a few things.
Yeah.
One, that would frighten the hell out of me. But two, we are just getting a bunch of hot people getting murdered over and
Yeah.
over and over.
Pretty
again.
people
So,
dying.
pretty people dying is
Always puts
essentially
butts in seats in the theaters.
it's like pretty people dying with Groundhog's Day.
Sure. Well, if they're ugly, who cares if they die?
Correct. Correct.
You know, it looks fun visually. It looks very thrilling. I gotta say, like as the more visual, the more fast paced a horror movie is. Typically, the less scary I find it. It looks like this is a movie that's going to operate on jump scares
Mhm.
and gimmicks, like the time rewinding thing, rather than
Right.
being truly psychologically scary. Like this is obviously a movie where things pop out at you,
Mhm.
rather than make you feel unnerved through story or anything else, which I don't know. I mean, it's too early to tell. It could have a good story, but it does look kind of gimmicky.
Well, we did Final Destination Bloodline earlier this year,
Right.
and it is a gimmick.
Yes. Yeah.
This feels
not
like
that-
the same thing.
Yeah, and not that gimmicky movies can be bad. Like a lot of them, like the very first Saw, that was a gimmick. That was a puzzle box gimmick, and it turned out to be very, very good, very surprising. So this could do the same thing. I think the one movie that does come to mind when I see this trailer is Cabin in the Woods.
Yep.
It kind of seems a little bit like that, though I don't think it'll be as on the nose as Cabin in the Woods was, because Cabin in the Woods was very much a self-parody of horror film, whereas this looks like it's going to be a straight horror film where they don't parodize itself. It's it's like Groundhog's Day,
Yeah,
but horror.
I don't want to take it too literally, but but this is how I'm interpreting this.
Yeah.
These kids, young people, young hot people, end up in this cabin, whatever, that's got some sort of time turner that goes back and forth, and they have to make it until dawn alive to live. And if they
Yes.
don't, then they're tortured souls.
Oh, so it resets every time they die before dawn.
I That's what it feels like. That seems
So
pretty obvious, pretty on the nose. It feels right though, right?
it makes me wonder where the suspense is. If we know they're not going to die,
Yeah.
they just have to relive it over and over until they make it out.
Yeah.
Where is the suspense? Are they in a video game?
I don't I don't think this is Tron, you know. So
Hey,
so
you never
I
know what kind of
maybe
crazy gimmick they're going to come up with.
you know what? It's April 25th release. I imagine it's counter programming. It looks like most of this movie was shot at night in one place.
Yep.
So we're talking about cheap.
Definitely kind of
Um,
low, but no, it's definitely not low budget. It's major motion picture budget, but on the lower end of the spectrum. You know, Peter Stormare is their expensive talent cast. Obviously, he'll probably be in the movie. He'll probably maybe get 20 minutes screen time tops, maybe less.
yeah.
I mean, I've done movies like this. We had, we brought Eric Roberts in for a movie that I was on, and he was
Oh
in
yeah.
it for a total of 10 minutes, and
Oh,
he probably made more money than everyone else on the movie combined,
I was in
including me.
the world-renowned horror flick Cold Storage.
All right.
That we had
That
some famous
masterpiece.
the UPS guy from Castaway. He was our
Oh, really?
yeah, Tom Hanks's friend. He was our guy. I don't
Nice.
remember of his name off the top of my head, but yeah. I mean, it looks fun. It looks fun. The other movie I did yesterday that's on the channel now, that was way scarier. I was freaking out a little bit. I was so happy with that trailer it did. It was good.
But this one looks like a fun, go with your group of friends to the movies and just have a good time. Nothing doesn't look like it's going to be anything groundbreaking or even memorable for that matter. But
Now, I
you
wish
can
that
always enjoy a fun no-brainer.
I wish this was in October. This feels like an October release.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, you'd
It's
think
kind
it'd
of
be around Halloween, but
it's kind of weird, but
maybe that's the writing on the wall for it.
totally. Well,
There was one shot in there that was a little reminiscent of a movie that I used to love from high school called Darkness Falls. You remember Darkness Falls?
no.
You never saw Darkness Falls? Oh, it's great.
No.
This creepy, black robed flowing ghost witch lady haunts in a porcelain mask. Stalks anyone who gets in the dark. If you're in the light, you're safe. But if the lights go out, she'll get you.
Awesome.
Yeah, it reminded me of that. Anyway, looks
Yeah, I
fun.
mean, it
Looks
looks
fun.
It looks
I don't know
fun.
if I'll see it in the theater, but I'll, that might be a wait for it to come out on Netflix type
I'm
thing.
gonna go ahead and tell you, I probably wouldn't watch this at home. I'd probably only watch it in theater with other
We should do a watch along.
no, I'm good.
We're gonna get you over your fear.
No, dude. Fear is the mind killer, and consider my mind gone. Okay. I just, what movie did I see once? There was one movie I went to see in a movie theater, and I agreed to go, and I thought I'd be okay, and I definitely wasn't okay. It was a demon movie. It was in like
A
2011
demon.
or 2012.
Like an exorcism movie,
Kinda, but it was like called it wasn't called Sinners. It was called something like that. But I have to look it up. But I just remember sitting in the theater being
That's
like,
the last time you watched a horror movie.
in the theater. Yeah, probably.
We should do a horror movie watch along.
I'm kind of.
I want to find one of the scariest ones I can and make you watch it on camera.
Look, no, I didn't. I saw Wreck at your house.
Should we do Martyrs? We should do Martyrs.
I don't
Have
know
you ever
that
seen
we've-
it?
Dude, we talked about Martyrs already. I love Martyrs. I actually enjoy Martyrs. I think
Okay.
it's
Oh,
good.
you enjoy it? Well, if you can handle Martyrs, you can handle any horror movie.
Like, the
That's
part of
like the
Martyrs
worst
that
of them all.
the part of Martyrs I don't like is the beginning, is that jump scare.
Yeah,
part.
the brutal murder.
Yeah, I don't like any of that. But
Yeah,
the moment
that's a rough one.
the moment the girls are beyond the psychosis part of it, like
Yeah.
the probably the last 3/5 of the movie, I'm like, oh, okay, I can deal with this. And it gets gruesome, but I'm like, whatever. This is fine. Anyway, enough about Martyrs. We appreciate you staying along. And if you made it to the end of this video, please feel free to like, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your coworkers. Don't share them with the coworkers you don't like, or do if you know they don't like horror. And we'll see you next time on the couch. Take care.